Hey guys, it's Harry the Red Bagnall Engine here, and welcome back to another retrospective video. And today, we are going to be doing a retrospective on Tayo the Little Bus. Yep, that is what we are going to be looking at for today's retrospective. Now, like I do with all my videos, I would just like to say, to any of you who like or dislike this show, I will respect your opinion, but as long as you respect mine in return. But without further ado, let's get right into it. Aired its last season in September of 2021. The show ran for 6 seasons, and at the time of recording this video, a 7th season is in production. The series follows the adventures of a blue bus named Tayo, who goes about his everyday life taking passengers where they need to go, while seeing plenty of friends along the way and getting into trouble a few times. Also guys, a little off topic, but did you know that Tayo the Little Bus originally had a test pilot in 2008? No, I'm not even making that up guys. The show literally had a test pilot back in 2008, and honestly, I think it looks terrible. I mean, just look at the designs of the characters. I'm honestly really glad that this isn't the final show. In my opinion, the final show definitely turned out better than whatever you call this. One thing I also want to talk about is the voices. Now, in my opinion, I thought that the voices for the characters in the first 2 seasons were actually decent. They weren't amazing, but they were decent. But, oh my, as the seasons went on, the voices got more and more ear-piercing to listen to. Now, I'm going to play you a clip of Tayo's voice from the first season and his season 6 voice. The difference is amazing, and it gets annoying really quickly.
Oh, when the light is green, you can go, and when it's red, you stop. Oh, was I talking out loud? I'm nervous. Really? I'm sorry. I'll try to be quiet.
Why is Rogie on every channel? What was that? Hey, Lanny! Lanny! It was only just a dream.
Like, shut the hell up! Oh, and here's something else I never noticed, guys, but has anyone else noticed that Tayo, Rogie and Gonny are the exact same colours as Thomas, Percy and James from Thomas and Friends? I know, I'm quite surprised at this. But getting back on track, I am now going to talk about the things that I like about the show and the things that I don't like about the show. One thing that I think that the show does really well is its life lessons and morals. I know that the life lessons and morals in this show are quite basic, but they do teach kids a lot of life skills. I don't mean life skills as in doing stuff themselves, but sort of skills that kids are going to need when they're out there in the real world. The animation is pretty good. For early 2000 standards, the animation in Tayo the Little Bus is actually really good. Sure, it's definitely aged well, and I will have to admit that the animation in seasons 5 and 6 is absolutely amazing. The voice acting is decent. Now, I know this is probably going to go with what I said a few minutes ago about the original voices, but like I said, the voices in seasons 1 to 2 were actually decent. Not amazing, but decent. But sadly, those are really the only positive things that I have to say about Tayo the Little Bus. Now, please note that anything I'm talking about here is all my opinion. You guys do not have to have the same opinion as me. One thing that I don't really get about the show is actually the characters' faces. Like, if you guys look really carefully, the mouths are grills. Now, does grill mouths remind you of another show? Yes, it does with me, and the show it reminds me of is Bob the Builder. I mean, take a look at the designs of the characters' eyes and mouths in Bob the Builder and compare it to Tayo back to back, and you can see the similarities. Personally, for me, I don't consider that a good thing because that could get backlash and get called a rip-off. Oh, and just before I continue, the idea to mention about the grill moulds and the designs was mentioned by my good friend Jamie Davison. So Jamie Davison, if you're watching this video, mate, shout out goes to you and thanks for the idea. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the episodes. Now, like the Rory the Racing Car retrospective, I am only going to talk about my favourite episode and my least favourite episode. My favourite episode of the show would have to be Good Friends because of its message saying that no matter what, always help someone in need. My least favourite episode would have to be The Little Buses Go to Hollywood. Why is this my least favourite episode, you may ask? Well, Tayo is just an absolute jerk in this episode. Basically, in this episode, the little buses go on holiday to Hollywood, and Tayo wants to do what he wants to do, but won't let his friends do what they want to do. Tayo? You do realise that that's a very selfish thing to do. When you care about a friend, you must let them do what they want to do. Even if it's something that you may not personally like, you can't always do what you want best. Sorry guys, this episode just really annoys me. But apart from that, I do consider Tayo the Little Bus to be, I'm gonna say, an average kids show. So for me, it's kind of a combination of both good and bad. So it's average. Alright then guys, that brings us to the end of another retrospective video. Now, just a couple of things to say before I sign off. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and turn on the notification bell where you will receive all notifications. And sorry if anything I said in this video didn't make much sense, and sorry for all the stammering as well guys. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and for now, this is Harry, the Red Bagnall Engine, signing off. Peace out everyone, peace out.